Hey everyone, this is Stephen Strawn at Cast Iron Cookware, where you can find information to help you better collect, restore, and use cast iron cookware. Today I'm going to be sharing a little bit of information on my Birmingham Stove and Range Styled Mercedes Skillet, and I'm going to be doing that coming right up. Before we get started, I just want to say thank you to everyone that's purchased my product, Easy Beezy Cast Iron Seasoning. The purchase of this product helps keep this channel going, and I just want to say thank you so very much. So let's get on into the video. Not too long ago, I picked up this little Birmingham Stove and Range Styled Mercedes Skillet. Now they call them the Mercedes Skillets because of the shape on the bottom. It's a raised Mercedes shape. Now it's not a Mercedes, even though it has the look and style of the Mercedes logo. It's just what everybody calls them, the Mercedes style skillets. Now this one here looks exactly like a Birmingham Stove and Range, especially the lettering. Just a little bit of a comparison, if I can get these together. Here on the left is a Birmingham Stove and Range. Let me give you a little closer look of the font and the lettering. There we go. That is the absolutely for sure Birmingham Stove and Range. And here is the one that we're not sure about. You can look at the lettering. Very, very similar. Another telltale sign about Birmingham Stove and Range is the ridge right here on the bottom of the handle, the shape of the teardrop hanger hole, and here we have the same thing. We have the ridge. We also have the teardrop hanger hole. One thing about the heat ring is really tall, much taller than the one that we're sure is Birmingham Stove and Range. It's really short and smooth on the one that we're sure about. Now these measure exactly the same. I mean, they are exactly the same in length, depth, diameter, the pour spouts on each one. Now the general opinion is that these were made by Birmingham Stove and Range, but up until now, we have not seen a picture of one of these inside a catalog of any kind. And I've also heard that one of the last owners of Birmingham Stove and Range said that they never made the Mercedes Skillet at Birmingham Stove and Range. So until some real proof comes up, I can say that this is not a Birmingham Stove and Range, but it has all the attributes. Kind of makes me wonder if there is another foundry that used the Birmingham Stove and Range skillet as a pattern, or maybe even got a hold to some of the patterns of Birmingham Stove and Range. Who knows? So far, these have been found in the number 3, number 5, number 7, and number 8. Also, I've seen a couple of square skillets with the same style. And there's even some reports of a chef skillet with that. So there's probably 6 or 8 different ones. So far, there's only been about 5 that have been found in this particular series, whoever made them. And you see, what is the purpose for that little Mercedes style on the bottom? The general consensus is that electric stovetops with the coil eyes were gaining popularity at that time. But with a regular heat ring on the bottom of a skillet, they would have a tendency to hang on the stove coils. So I believe the idea was, hey, why don't we go ahead and add a little extra something to the bottom where it can slide across those coils without getting hung up. Now that's just my personal opinion. I may be wrong. But I think the reason why it didn't last long is because somebody got to thinking, why are we putting more work into this? Wouldn't it be easier just to take the heat ring off and have a flat bottom? So I think that may also help in dating the time period where these Mercedes style pieces were made, and that will be in the 80s, late 70s, and throughout the 80s. So if you have any catalogs, any pictures, or anything with these being advertised under the Birmingham Stove and Range name, or even the Atlanta Stove Works, or anybody else as far as that goes, please don't be afraid to comment in the video comments. I'd love to hear from you, and I'm sure that everyone else would be interested to hear from you as well. So just thought I'd share this one. I picked this one up on eBay for a little bit. This is the only Mercedes style skillet that I have. So I hope that you've enjoyed this video, and if you have, please don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification bell, and I promise I'll keep more coming. I just want to say thank you again for watching Cast Iron Cookware. Before you go, I would like to share something with you really quickly. In 1 Corinthians chapter 13, verse 1, it says, "Though I speak with tongues of men and angels, and have not charity, I am become a sounding brass or a tinkling cymbal." I just want to say, share the word and be a blessing.